You're watching the Big 12 on ESPN+. It is a gorgeous Tuesday evening in Central Florida as we welcome you to John Uliano Park for a terrific midweek matchup as the Miami Hurricanes have come to Orlando to take on the UCF Knights. He's in scoring position with one out. Williamson tags it to left. Galvin going back, it is off the top of the wall. Ross waved around, he'll score easily. Williamson headed for third, and the ball gets away from Cuvée. A one-out triple. Williamson gets UCF on the board.
He gets a triple, but he was about a foot away from having a two-run homer. He hammers this cutter that's down and away from him, goes with it beautifully, and hammers this thing. You see there, just off the top of the wall.
Part of a retooled Miami roster. Sundin sends it into center field. Back-to-back hits. And Williamson comes home to make it 2-0.
That's when Andrew Sundin is at his best, when he's using the whole field.
Hits that one well to right. Williamson going back, and it is gone. A two-run blast for Derek Williams, who continues to swing a hot bat.
That ball's crushed. He gets a hold of one. It's a fastball away from him. He goes with it extremely well. Hits it 102 off the bat, 375 feet in the right center gap. Out of the ballpark, you see there, stays through that ball extremely well, gets extended.
High pop-up. Shallow center field. Ross had to get on his horse a little bit and then dropped it. They're going to wave Johnson home. Play at the plate. The ball gets away from King. Johnson scores and Miami takes the lead. Full count, bases loaded with one out. Ball four. Giroux walks in a run. And Jimenez will jog to the plate to tie it at 3.
There goes fastball. He misses down with it below the zone. Great take. Really tough pitch to take from Williamson. Giroux just misses.
Sundin hammers it to the gap in left center field. That could score all 3. King's there. Espinal right behind. They'll hold Williamson at third. He scampers back to the bag. But it's a two-run double for Andrew Sundin, who has come alive in the last 2 games.
And UCF has been waiting for him to come alive, and this is a huge spot for him to hit in. Gets a hanging slider, and he crushes it in the left center gap. 104 miles an hour off the bat, splits the outfielders perfectly for an easy stand-up double and 2 RBI. So usually opponent themed, too.
Yep, excited to see what that is as Calise serves it into right field. Williamson scores. They'll hold Sundin at third. Tack on another for UCF. Bodecker lines it into center field. Ross scores. Espinal right behind. A 2-run single for Lex Bodecker. Runner goes. Johnson swings and misses. The throwdown from King is in time.
What a throw by Dylan King. I mean, and he had Johnson leaning over the plate a little bit.
He retired 3 in a row to get the Knights out of the inning. And 1 pitch away from escaping the 4th. And he strikes out the last 2 hitters. No one better for UCF in those high leverage situations. And left-hander Dom Castellano. Take a guess at how many players Miami's had drafted all time.
Oh, what a play.
What a play! Jimenez! Incredible from the shortstop, able to reach back and make the catch against his old team. Bodecker bounces it up the first baseline. It's going to stay fair. Bodecker beats it. There's no one covering the plate, and Williamson trots home.
That's heads-up baseball right there. Never slows down.
The 2-1. Hit well to right center field. Williams has room, makes the catch. Bodecker will tag and score. It's a sack fly and another RBI for Jimenez. It's Evan Tavares who has taken over behind the plate for Nolan Johnson. Bodecker hammers it to deep right field. That ball is way out of here. A 3-run blast for Lex Bodecker.
Man, he tries to go back with the breaking ball. We talked about how good Lex is against left-handed pitching, and he shows it right there. Gets one up in the zone, turns and burns, and crushes this ball. A towering home run.
Last week a win over Florida, this week a win over Miami. Cruising with a sliding catch, and that ends it. UCF thoroughly dominates the Hurricanes 14-4.